Texas, are you ready for Monster Jam?
Houston, this is JCB Racing. Wow, 12 of our drivers have been seeded into the bracket, but 4 of our fastest drivers from last weekend's event has an automatic advancement into round 2. But first up, 8 trucks go head to head. I need you to make some noise if you're ready for Monster Jam, Houston. Let's hear it. Yeah.
We are going to kick things off here in round 1. In the gray lane, we've got Chris Kohler, Mayhem. And racing out of the blue lane, his opponent, Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. This is a first-time meeting for these two in the 2025 season. Staging lights are lit at the far end of each of our race lanes. Outside yellow lights means our drivers need to fire their engines and head to the starting line. When you see 2 yellow lights, that means they're staged and ready to go. And when you'll be looking for that green light, we're about to kick things off. Let's go racing! We are going to have to go to the replay. A wild finish there for Chris Kohler and Mayhem tumbling across the finish line there. Let's take a look. Who do you think our winner is? We are going to the Finish Links timing system. Keep your eyes locked to the video board. Mayhem, 21.789. The big story will be he be able to make it back to round 2? But 21.789 for Mayhem, and that puts him into round 2. So our JCB Dirt Squad going to get him back on all fours. They're going to take him out to the back. Team Scream is going to have a good, solid look at what's going on with Mayhem. You saw a little bit of fire there. You saw the big tumble. You saw Chris Kohler try to save it as well. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it back into round 2, but we will check in with KCG, of course, and let you know.
Monster Jam fans, okay, so we're in section 124. Got a birthday boy here. I'm here with Dennis. You guys having a good time thus far? Yeah. You having a good time? Yeah. He said absolutely. He's just taken back by being on TV. Okay, so I got something really cool for you guys. 4 VIPs to go behind the scenes, backstage after the event to meet all the drivers. Yeah, pretty cool stuff, right? Okay, cool. But you got to win this game first. Okay. That cool? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to play something called the Helmet Shuffle. Let's put it up on the Monster Jam video board. It's up there now. So this is how it works, okay? We're going to put this trophy underneath the middle helmet, and we're going to shuffle it. You have to guess where it lands after we shuffle it. You good, Dennis?
Yeah, let's do it.
Focus. Are you focused? He's focused. Okay, let's go. Spin it. Well, you got to keep watching. He's like, it's the middle one. I'm like, you got to keep watching. Okay, here we go. I think a lot of people know. Wait, hold on. What is it, Dennis?
Number 3.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Are you just saying it because everybody else is saying it?
I'm serious. I saw it. It's number 3.
Okay, he's serious, y'all. Well, let's unveil the first helmet and let's see if he's right. It's not under 1. Okay, all right. Got 2 left. Okay, not under 2. It is under number 3. Congrats, Dennis. Hey, here you go. Your meet and greet. You can see all the drivers after the event. And if you guys want to meet the drivers as well after tonight's event, Kay has more info.
Hey, we might even want to go hang out with Dennis and his family, too. They were bringing a ton of energy right there. You can take your cell phone out right now and scan that QR code. You can also go to the post-event meet and greet, meet all of our 12 superstar drivers right there. For more information, of course, scan that QR code. We are going to continue on here in round one. In the gray lane, we've got Kevin Crocker, Megalodon. And his opponent in the blue lane, Dalton Widener, Jurassic Attack. This is a first time meeting for these two. The winner will see Jim Kohler and Avenger in round two. Dalton Widener and Jurassic Attack boast a 14-6 racing record with a 70% racing win percentage. Hailing out of Knoxville, Tennessee, let's see what he can do here tonight. Kevin Crocker and Megalodon looking for his first JCB racing victory. We've got Jurassic Attack to the line first, followed by Megalodon. They're locked in. Let's go green. It is Dalton Widener, Jurassic Attack. You saw the wide swing out there from Megalodon, costing Kevin Crocker crucial seconds there. Dalton Widener, Jurassic Attack, takes full advantage of the situation, takes the win, and moves on into round two to see Jim Kohler and Avenger. We're just awaiting that official time, brought to you by the Finish Link's timing system, accurate to 1/10,000th of a second, a 21.724. That is now the fastest time of the night so far. Moving right along here in round one in the gray lane, please welcome Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. And hanging out in the blue lane, it's Mike Christensen, Vendetta. Vendetta is 4-0 in head-to-head matchups this year against Lucas Stabilizer. She is looking for some redemption here tonight. She is up to the starting line. We await Vendetta to the line. Time to go green. Lucas Stabilizer, Cynthia Gauthier advances on. She now makes it 4-1 in head-to-heads against Vendetta. Nice race by both of those competitors though, but Lucas Stabilizer moves on with the fastest time of the night so far, 21.059. Lucas Stabilizer now has the fastest time of the night so far, clocks in a time of 21.059. This is our last head-to-head matchup here in round one. In the gray lane, we've got Joe Foley, the Rod Show. And in the blue lane, Houston's own Cole Stevens, Thunderoris. Thunderoris is 1-0 against Joe Foley and the Rod Ryan Show here in 2025. Eager to see who will move on to see Zombie in round two. Cole Stevens and Thunder Norris advancing on into round 2. It looked like a pretty solid turn there for Rod Ryan, Show, and Joe Foley, but he just gets hooked up there at the far end of that gray race lane. Cole Stevens taking full advantage, getting the win, moving on into round 2 to see Zombie. He will clock in a time of 21.426. Fastest time of the night so far still belongs to Cynthia Gauthier and Lucas Stabilizer.
Houston, this is round 2 of JCB Racing. Our fastest 4 drivers have made it to this round. Now they're going to be competing against the 4 drivers who had that automatic advancement, our fastest 4 drivers from last weekend, but only 4 can make it to the semifinal round. Who's ready for more JCB Racing? Come on. Yeah.
In the gray lane, advancing on into round 2, we got Dalton Widener and Jurassic Attack. For the first time here tonight, it's Jim Kohler, Avenger. Jim Kohler and Avenger going up against Jurassic Attack. Dalton Widener 3-0 against Avenger in head-to-heads. Avenger looking for some redemption here tonight. Let's go round 2. I am getting word that there is a 5-second penalty on Avenger, which means Dalton Widener Jurassic Attack advances on to your semifinal round. So keep in mind where the rules state that both of the tires have to stay in the perimeter of the face of the takeoff ramp. So Jim Kohler and Avenger will be assessed a 5-second penalty. Jurassic Attack with the fastest time of the night so far, 20.814. In the gray lane, advancing on into round 2, we got Cynthia Gauthier and Lucas Stabilizer. And making his entrance for the first time tonight, Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. This is a first-time meeting for these two in the 2025 season. For Classroom Crusher and Cynthia Gauthier and Lucas Stabilizer, they have definitely seen each other before, having competed on various stadium championship series against each other as well. So no strangers to lining up against each other here in head-to-head. Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher, looking to advance on to the semifinal round there. Lucas looking for her first into the semifinal round. Staging lights lit for both of our drivers. They're both locked in. Let's go racing! Going to the replay. Take a look at the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. 2 great passes from both of our drivers here. Who do you think it is, Texas? Wow, look at it is Classroom Crusher Camden Murphy with a time of 21.386. This is our last head-to-head matchup here in round 2. For the first time here tonight, we are seeing Barry Musauer, Zombie. And in the blue lane, advancing on there into round 2, Cole Stevens and Thunder Roris. This will be our second to last head-to-head matchup here in round 2, as both of our competitors get staged to the starting line. Barry Musauer locked in right now. Thunderoris is 1-0 against Zombie. So he has the advantage here. He is 1-0 against Zombie in head-to-heads here. They're going to restage those staging lights, drawing a blank there across. And now they're restaging Zombie to the line first, awaiting Thunderoris. They are in. Let's go green! Moving on, Zombie! Times will be very important. This will decide lane choice here. Zombie must have completed the run faster than a 21.386 to get lane choice against Classroom Crusher. And take a look at the video board. He does a time of 21.081. He will have lane choice in your semifinal round. With the big rollover, makes a noise for Team Scream, getting Mayhem back out onto the track. This is officially our last head-to-head matchup here in round 2 in the gray lane. Please welcome Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger. And after that wild finish there in the blue lane, we've got Chris Kohler and Mayhem. A big shout out to his crew over there at Team Scream. The wild finish there for Chris Kohler and Mayhem. He gets back out onto the track. Gravedigger 3-0 in head-to-heads against Mayhem though this season. Will he be able to continue on that streak against Mayhem, or will Chris Kohler be able to put the dagger here and make it 3-1. We are moments away from finding out. Gravedigger. You can see that Mayhem just underpowered there, so not to assume anything, but might be because of that big rollover there in round 1. He'll take it to the back. We'll get an update there from KCG, I'm assuming, here in just a little bit. We also saw Thunder Roars head to the back as well. A 21.346, and Jurassic Attack will have lane choice in your semifinal round.
Monster Jam fans, this is the semifinal round of JCB Racing. Our fastest 4 drivers have advanced to this round, but only 2 can make it to the final round. I need to hear you, Houston, if you're ready for more JCB Racing.
In the gray lane, we've got Barry Musauer and Zombie making his 8th appearance in the semifinal round. And in the blue lane, we've got Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher, making his 6th appearance here in the semifinal round. Winner will move on to your JCB Racing final round. These 2 are locked in. Let's go, semifinal round! Your winner is Zombie! That was a race that we saw last weekend in the racing final round, and Zombie took that win, and now he takes another win away from Classroom Crusher. He moves on to your JCB Racing final round. Look at that time, 20.726. We are going on to our last head-to-head matchup here in the semifinal round. In the gray lane, Dalton Widener, Jurassic Attack, making his 6th appearance in the semifinal round. In the blue lane, we've got Tyler Menega, Gravedigger, with his 8th appearance in the semis here in 2025. Winner will take on Zombie. The winner of this race needs to clock in a time faster than 20.726 for lane choice. We are going to the replay. It's a photo finish. Do not blink. Keep your eyes locked to the video board there. I think we know the winner. Gravedigger. Gravedigger will advance on. He clocks in a time of 20.925. But guess what? Zombie has lane choice in your final round.
Oh boy, this is the final round of JCB Racing. Now, our fastest 2 drivers have advanced to this round, but only one can take home the first points of the evening. Who's ready to meet your final contenders?
In the gray lane, he's a 2-time Guinness World Record holder and your 2024 Entertainer of the Year. From Orlando, Florida, it's Barry Musauer, Zombie. In the blue lane, a 6-time Series Seasons champion, 2-time World Finals champion from Oskaloosa, Iowa, Tyler Menega, Gravedigger. An interesting move here from Zombie. Tyler Menega and Gravedigger gets pushed to the blue lane. It's Tyler Menega, Gravedigger, your JCB Racing winner. You saw it got underpowered there in the last turn there by Zombie. He's heading to the back. Tyler Menega and Gravedigger capitalizes on that. He earns the first 12 points of tonight and is your JCB Racing winner. 20.369, your fastest time of the night, belongs to your winner, Tyler Menega, Gravedigger. That was Gravedigger and Tyler Menega's 8th appearance in the final round of racing here, and grabs the first 12 points of tonight. For Tyler Menega and Gravedigger, that was also his 7th racing win of 2025. NRG Stadium, make some noise right now for your JCB Racing winner.
Well, Tyler, at the beginning of the year, you were on quite the racing win streak, but last weekend you had a little bit of trouble when it came to this competition. Talk to us about what changed, what you adjusted to come out here and be back on top for Monster Jam Racing.
You know what, I honestly came into this racing competition thinking, man, this is not good. Last weekend, I didn't make one race win in a single round. I said, you know what, Houston's not it for me tonight. I'm going to lose my first pass. And you know what, after that first race, I just kept getting more comfortable and more comfortable. Barry had lane choice. He took the gray lane, and I was so glad that he put me in that blue lane, because at the end of the night, that was the better lane. But you know what, Houston, we're just getting started here at NRG Stadium. Are you guys having fun so far, Monster Jam?
Well, there is a lot more action to come, and next up it is the skills challenge. Sometimes this is a tough competition because it tends to get a little bit repetitive, but you're going towards the end of the pack. Talk to us about how you're going to come out here and do something different to wow these fans.
You know, it's hard with the fan judging. You guys do an awesome job, but the first wow factor is usually what wins. Me going last, I'm going to have to really pull something out of my bag of tricks. But you know what? I don't care. Win, lose, or draw. We got the racing win, so we're on a high right now. But the rest of the night, it doesn't matter. I'm going to drive that Gravedigger truck right into this Houston rodeo dirt for you fans here at NRG Stadium. And I can promise you one thing. The louder you guys get for me, the harder I'm going to drive this black and green truck.
Let's hear it for your JCB racing winner, Tyler Menega, Gravedigger.
Congratulations to Tyler Menega, and Gravedigger now stands on top of the leaderboard here with 12 points, followed by Zombie with 11, Classroom Crusher sitting with 10 points, Jurassic Attack, Thunder Roars, and Lucas Stabilizer round out our top 6 here. Coming up next is the Monster Jam Skills Challenge. This is where our drivers can have 2 attempts to throw down their best tricks, or they could do 1 Monster Jam donut. Myself or Jabari will let you know what you're seeing out on the track: stoppies, poppers, wheelies, combination moves, bicycles, moonwalks, anything you might see out on the track, or maybe an inventive move there from our drivers. In the meantime, you can scan that QR code, log on to judgeszone.com on your web browser as well. But to take a deep dive into each of the maybe moves that you're going to see out here on the track, let's take a look at the video board.
What's happening, everybody? It's Camden Murphy here. Oh, wait a minute. I'm just teasing. It is not. It's Jabari. I got Jackie here, though, who is obviously a big fan of Camden Murphy, I'm assuming?
No.
No? Oh, well, I like the bobbleheads here. Well, I tell you what. You are a big fan of El Toro Loco. Check out this awesome sign you made here. This is really cool. Die-hard El Toro Loco fan, Jackie?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, we're going to play something called Mini Jams Racing. All right. So we got up. I know you got to work your neck up, or you can look up this way. We got El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, and Megalodon. I guess you're going for El Toro Loco, Jackie?
Correct.
Correct, she says. All right. Well, let the races begin. Okay. Looks like El Toro Loco is in the lead, but Gravedigger, Megalodon. Your winner is El Toro Loco. How did that feel?
Really good.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, well, I got something cool for you. Mini Jams Monster Jam set right here, brought to you by Spin Master. It even has El Toro Loco on it. How cool is that little bitty size? And if you guys want your very own Spin Master, you can get yours today wherever you buy toys.
Our second competition coming up is Monster Jam Skills Challenge, and this is where you, the fans, will have your first opportunity to help us crown a winner here by using judgeszone.com. And for more on that, let's throw it back to Jabari.
Yes, Kay, I'm down here with some super fans up in NRG section 114. How y'all doing? Yeah. Okay, so like I said before, Monster Jam is completely unscripted, and you, the fans, are going to be scoring in this next competition. I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. Everybody, take out your cell phones, go to your browsers, and head to judgeszone.com. judgeszone.com. We also have this QR code up on the Monster Jam video board. That will lead you to judgeszone.com as well. You're going to have that city code. Oh, more signs. Great. More Camden Murphy. That's going to take you, HOU is your city code. That's going to give you that BKT tire on judgeszone.com. We also have the information scrolling on the banister, and this is how it's going to work. Either myself or Kay will let you guys know when scoring is open. You guys will have 20 seconds to lock in those scores. You slide that BKT tire all the way up into the green to score the highest, or down into the red to score the very lowest. And then, like I said, you guys got 20 seconds to get those scores in. Judgeszone.com. You guys ready for more Monster Jam? Yeah, we're about to bring it.
Our first competitor up, Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. El Toro Loco Armando Castro boasts 6 competition wins here in the Skills Challenge so far in 2025. He uses a ski jump into a popper nose wheelie, blows some smoke, back into a moonwalk. Can he make it up over the pod? He adjusts himself, you can see there, back on all fours. Great combination move, and he has one more attempt remaining.
Make some noise for Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. Okay, Houston, right now is the time to utilize judgeszone.com. Use that city code HOU. Lock in those scores. You got 20 seconds.
He uses the staging ramp there in the gray lane for a popper, then rolls it down, and there you see it. Tries for the reverse popper. Still looks pretty cool, though. Scores are locked in. Your score for El Toro Loco, 7.557. All Armando Castro, El Toro Loco, just finished his 2 attempts there. Remember, our drivers can choose from 2 attempts or 1 Monster Jam donut. And don't forget, you have 20 seconds to lock in your fan scores. Our second driver up, Kevin Crocker, Megalodon. That will be considered 1 attempt, so he has 1 attempt remaining.
Make some noise for Kevin Crocker, Megalodon. 20 seconds are on the clock. Let's lock in those scores. What did you think? JudgesZone.com.
All right, Kevin Crocker and Megalodon. His 2 attempts there on the video board, brought to you by the Super Glue, glued to the action replay. Both kind of underpowered. He's going back there to the hot pits. And the scores are locked in. Let's see that score from Megalodon from you, the fans. You gave him a 2.863. Coming up next, it's Mike Christensen, Vendetta. We got a slap wheelie there for Vendetta with 1 more attempt remaining.
Make some noise for Mike Christensen, Vendetta. 20 seconds are on the clock. Let's lock in those scores right now. JudgesZone.com.
Time to get those scores locked in right now. You've got about 7 seconds left on the clock. Take a look at the replay. That will help you get those scores locked in. Of course, we saw the slap wheelie attempt there as the first attempt for Mike Christensen, Vendetta. Scores are locked in. Your score for Vendetta is... You gave him a 5.520. Our 4th driver coming up, it's Joe Foley, The Rod Ryan Show.
Let's hear it for Joe Foley, the Rod Ryan Show. 20 seconds, lock in those scores. Judgeszone.com, you got 20 seconds.
So we take a look at the replay. It was this slap wheelie and rode it across there, but just got that back tire hooked up. Takes the tumble, not able to save it. Another angle there as well. Kind of gets trapped on that ski jump right there. Scores are almost locked. The score to beat is 7.557 from El Toro Loco. Your score for the Rod Ryan Show up on the video board of 5.324. So El Toro Loco and Armando Castro is still the score to beat. And now let's check in with Casey G, who's in the pits right now. Casey, what's going on?
Well, after the racing competition, it's a little wild behind the scenes back here in the pits. I wanted to give you an update on some of our trucks. Right behind me, you will see that it's all hands on deck for Thunder Roarus. So after the racing competition, I caught up with Colt Stevens. He talked about how he had no first gear in the racing competition. So if you look down here on the ground, if you take a look downward right over here, this is the old transmission that they ended up swapping out on Thunder Roarus. So the transmission is responsible for transferring all the power that the engine generates, right? It's a supercharged V8, so generates about 1,500 horsepower. Inside of the transmission, there's a rod that has almost like a little drum on it. A band goes around the drum, and that's what enables first gear. When the band releases, it ignites all of these little clutches on the inside of the drum, and that's what starts second gear. Well, first gear was lost on Thunder Roarus throughout the entire racing competition. He only had second gear, so they brought him to the back, and they're working on swapping out the transmission right now. This is the old one. They already have the new one inside of the truck, and it looks like they're just buttoning up things to get everything ready on Thunder Roarus. Now, if we go ahead and move this way, you'll see that on this side, we've got the Mayhem team doing the exact same thing. So they're swapping out the transmission on Mayhem over there as well after the racing competition. Everybody else back here in the pits is either refueling and getting ready for freestyle or doing some minor adjustments before they head back out on the track for the skills competition. But as of right now, it's looking promising for Thunder Roarus and for Mayhem as they're doing their transmission swap.
Casey, thank you so much for that update there in the back. We're going to take a look at the leaderboard right now where we stand in the skills competition. El Toro Loco and Armando Castro is currently your score to beat, 7.557. We're going to continue on here in the skills challenge. Our next competitor up, Jim Kohler, Avenger. We just witnessed the bicycle there from Avenger. One more attempt remaining.
Let's hear it for Jim Kohler, Avenger. Lock in those scores. Houston, 20 seconds. Judgeszone.com.
Well, a good first attempt there. That was the bicycle. Well executed there, but that second attempt off of the ski jump, just a little too slick there for him, not able to get that popper into the vertical position there on the front tires. Get those scores locked in for our fifth competitor. Scores are in. You gave him a 5.001. Get those trucker signals going there for Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer.
Let's hear it for Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. All right, head to judgeszone.com. You can also scan that QR code and lock in those scores.
All right, we see that replay on the video board. It looked like she was trying to get into a donut. We have talked about it time and time again last weekend and then this weekend, just how tricky this track is with this dirt as well. And you can see just too much bite there on the cleat of those tires or the tread of those tires. Scores are locked in. Let's see the score. You gave her a 5.108.
Monster Jam fans, I'm here now with Ebony, and she has her whole family here. Ebony, who do you have with you?
I have my daughter Quinn, my son RJ, and my husband Rich.
Awesome. And you said that you guys just went through something, and what did you guys go through recently?
Well, my son RJ is a two-time cancer beater. He just finished treatment, beat childhood cancer again. So we're here celebrating.
Here to celebrate right here at Monster Jam. Well, I got something that will further extend that celebration, but you got to sing for it. I have 4 tickets to Disney on Ice coming here in April, okay? But you got to sing Let It Go, or at least finish the lyric. I think it's pretty easy. All the parents have seen it. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. DJ.
Don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Don't feel, don't let them know. Well, they know. Let it go. Okay, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. Till the rings of you is more. I don't care what this world you say. Let the snow rain on. The cold never bother me anyway.
Congrats, Ebony! Wow, 4 tickets to Disney on Ice coming to NRG Stadium April 10th through the 13th. What is your son's name?
RJ.
RJ, I hope you have a great time, my friend. Yes, let's give RJ a round of applause, and to his mom for winning these tickets. And if you guys want tickets to Disney on Ice, head to DisneyOnIce.com to get your tickets today.
Coming up next, we got Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. We've got some Camden Murphy fans there up on the video board with the big fat heads there. Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher, awaiting his turn here in just a moment. He is our 7th competitor here to hit the track. The teeter-totter from front to back, using the Morgan & Morgan backflip. The nose wheelie down to the moonwalk, down to all fours. One more attempt left for Classroom Crusher. Get across the ski jump. He does. School is out.
Make some noise for Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Let's lock in those scores. Judgeszone.com. You got 20 seconds.
We just saw two amazing attempts there from Classroom Crusher. Camden Murphy throwing it down for you, fan. Now it's time for you all to decide his fate will be enough to take the lead away from El Toro Loco. His score is a 7.557. Houston, let me see that score. 9.597. We got a new leader. So those two moves put Camden Murphy and Classroom Crusher on top of the leaderboard as we take a look at the replay. He sends it backwards there into the Morgan & Morgan backflip, gets it up on the front two tires. A little teeter-totter front and back there, and then we see him use the ski jump and moves it all the way back with the moonwalk across the track. There it is. He is the leader. He is sitting on top of the leaderboard. 9.597 for Classroom Crusher and Camden Murphy. We have 5 more drivers remaining, and it will be up to you, the fans, to decide who will be the winner of this competition and, of course, collect their next 12 points of tonight. Coming up, we got Cole Stevens and Thunder Oris. He's getting the signal to refire there from our USHRI safety officials. One more attempt remaining there. He gets into the popper, back into the moonwalk, into the reverse popper. So a combination move there for Cole Stevens, Thunder Oris.
Let's hear it for Cole Stevens, Thunder Oris. Lock in those scores, Houston, at Judgeszone.com. That's city code HOU. You got 20 seconds.
All right, we await that score here from you, the fans. You've got about 5 seconds left there on the clock as we take a look at those replays. Those replays are crucial to help you get those scores in. Scores are locked. And let's go to that scoreboard right now. Your score is a 7.409. We're going to continue on. Up next, we've got Dalton Widener, Jurassic Attack.
Let's hear it for Widener, Jurassic Attack. Scoring is head to judgeszone.com right now. Lock in those scores.
The second attempt just does not fall right there for Dalton Widener. Tries to take a page out of Classroom Crusher using the Morgan & Morgan backflip, but you can see as he goes up the ramp, he slides and those back tires then catch the top of the trench box. And the scores there up on the video board, you gave him a 6.613. So right now, you can see where we stand on this competition. Classroom Crusher, Camden Murphy, 9.597. That is the score to beat, followed by El Toro Loco, Thunder Roars, Jurassic Attack, Vendetta, and the Rod Ryan Show. They round out our top 6. We're going to continue on right now with our next competitor, Baremi Sauer, Zombie.
Make some noise for Bari Musauer Zombie. 20 seconds. Score is now open. Judgeszone.com. Let's lock in those scores.
So we see the slap wheelie across the track, and then we see the big wheelie there off the ski jump. Getting some massive air there. Scores are locked in. Let's see that score for Zombie. Coming in with a good score, putting him in second, 8.535. Our next driver up, it's Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. We add the bicycle into the popper, but you can see that front right tire is locked. So that might be a deciding factor on what he decides to do here for the next attempt.
Make some noise for Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. Wow, 20 seconds are on the clock. Let's lock in those scores right now, Judgeszone.com.
We know Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger is very creative on the fly, and he saw that he had that locked front tire, goes for the slap wheelie, so he only has to use those back BKT tires. Very creative. Time to get those scores locked in. Will it be enough to take the win? Mayhem not going to be able to come out here in this competition. This is our last driver. Scores are in. Your score to beat Classroom Crusher 9.597. H-Town, let me see the score for Gravedigger. Good score, 9.174, but the winner is Cameron Murphy, Classroom Crusher.
Camden, congratulations on your first Skills Challenge win of the 2025 season. This competition is where we get a little bit more technical out here. You knew what these fans wanted to see. They gave you some 10s out here. Congratulations.
Yeah, you know, honestly, my hat's off to Tyler. That was awesome with his truck being broke. Being able to pull off a slap lead, that was so cool. He is one of the best, that's for sure. But, man, I knew I had to come out here. Some of the tricks weren't getting pulled off. Tried a little normal backflip, tried to be a little safe. And the second one, we were getting a little more risky. I saw Armando couldn't quite get that all the way up to step up. Like, man, we got to walk it up there and make it look cool. What'd you guys think?
Well, our final competition of the day is Monster Jam Freestyle. This is what so many of our fans have come here to see, and it truly is all going to come down to freestyle because right now you're 1 point behind Gravedigger for the overall event championship. So does that change how you're going to approach this competition? Talk to us about freestyle.
Not at all, not at all. You know what changed my mind is these Houston Monster Jam fans. The louder you guys get, the I'm gonna drive, and I can promise you guys that. I don't think you've ever seen a school bus do what I'm gonna do here tonight. Houston, are you guys ready for some more Monster Jam?
You can take a look at the replay there, brought to you by Classroom Crusher. and the original super glue as well, using that Morgan & Morgan backflip. And then, of course, we saw him walking across the ski jump there. Good enough to put him in the top spot, and he takes home his first 12 points of the night. It's been an exciting first half of Monster Jam action. Congratulations to Gravediggers Tyler Menninga for being our JCB Racing winner, and of course Classroom Crusher in Camden Murphy. But right now, this is halftime. Be sure to head up to the concourse, grab your official Monster Jam merchandise, and meet us right back here as we get set for our last competition, Monster Jam Freestyle.
We've reached the pinnacle of the mountaintop, the legendary competition. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Monster Jam! Let's hear it.
Let's hear it for Joel Foley and the Rod Ryan Show. He did not make the 30 seconds, so he will not get a score using judgeszone.com. But nonetheless, NRG Stadium, make some noise right now for Joel Foley and the Rod Ryan Show. Coming out here to the track. It is hard to get those trucks ready for competition, and him and Team Scream worked their tails off to try to get that machine ready to go here. Unfortunately, just a bad bounce there for Joel Foley and the Rod Ryan Show.
Monster Jam fans, it's time for us to have a little bit of fun here in the stands. Oh yeah. What we're going to do now is spin that Monster Jam wheel. Let's put the wheel up and let's see what it lands on when we spin it, because that's what we're going to do. Spin it! It's the flex cam. Everybody on your feet, and let's see them. Yeah. Yellow. Farther left, farther left, farther left. Right there. Oh, that guy. That's oh, yeah. Macho. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much for spinning the Monster Jam wheel and doing the flex cam. Now Houston, you ready for more Monster Jam? Let me hear ya. Yeah.
Our next driver up is Chris Kohler, Mayhem.
Let's hear it for Chris Kohler, Mayhem. Lock in those scores right now. JudgesZone.com, 20 seconds.
Well, he lives up to the name Mayhem. Chris Kohler bringing some mayhem to the track here this weekend. Let's take a look at the Super League. Glued to the action replay there up on the video board. A wild ride there for Chris Kohler and Mayhem. We'll get our JCB Dirt Squad out here to the track, get him to the back so they can start working on him. Scores are locked in. Let's go to those scores. 6.553.
Down here in crew seating, it is an absolute party. All the crew chiefs and technicians having a blast watching Monster Jam Freestyle. I'm hanging out with Shelby Fisher, crew chief for Thunderous. Shelby, I want to talk about how it has been a busy day back in the pits. I saw you and the team swapping out the transmission on Thunderous. I saw you helping out with the planetary swap on Gravedigger. Talk to us about how you guys back there as a team really work together to make sure we try to have a full fleet for every competition.
Oh gosh, let me tell you, this is my third tour, and I feel like the tour that we have this year, we all work so well together, and that's so important, making sure that everyone's on the same page and making sure that what we have to get done gets done to get these Monster Jam trucks out here for all of you Monster Jam fans here in Houston.
And of course, when it comes down to business, you guys are the best in the business at what you do. But behind the scenes, it really is a family. This is why we call it a Monster Jam family. Everybody's having fun here.
For sure, we travel around in trailers, and it's kind of like our traveling home. And, even though we all have different trailers, we are one big family. We travel together. We're going through all the same stuff together. So we're just one big happy family.
I know that you're a UNOH graduate. UNOH is the University of Northwestern Ohio, and they provide hands-on training, everything that you need to know to be one of the crew chiefs and technicians out here. Talk to us about your education there, how it helps you here at Monster Jam.
So my experience was definitely like nothing other than I would have imagined that it would have been. So I double majored. I have a degree in automotive technology and high performance motorsports, and everything that I learned there at UNOH definitely set me up for my career here at Monster Jam, and I'm thriving every day with my family here, and I feel super cool, and I have the best driver I feel like to work with. I love working with Colt. It's just been really fun.
Well, as always, Shelby, some fantastic insight. And this is the hometown team right here. Thunderous Colt Stevens is from right here in Houston, Texas. And these guys are hoping for some big freestyle action out here on the track. If you'd like any information about UNOH, it is unoh.edu/Monster Jam. Now, we've got a lot more Monster Jam freestyle action coming your way. Houston, are you ready?
Get those trucker signals going for Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. She eyes the Morgan and Morgan backflip.
Let's hear it for Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. 20 seconds is on the clock right now. JudgesZone.com. Let's lock in those scores.
We have seen Cynthia do this time and time again, and wow, did she come through here in Houston for the last time. What a freestyle there as she lays down the Morgan & Morgan backflip. Unfortunately, not able to save it there. A little double rotation. We're going to take a look at that replay. Now, keep in mind, when you see the replays brought up on the video board, it is essentially a highlight package here from our Monster Jam drivers. That will help you get those scores locked in. All right, speaking of scores, they are locked. 9.213, we got a new leader.
Monster Jam fans, I'm here now with Colton, who is 8 years old. You having a good time?
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Well, guess what? I got a really cool prize for you. 4 tickets to Disney on Ice. Yeah. Okay, but we got to play a game first, all right? So, let's play this game. Name the truck. I almost forgot. Okay, look at the screen. Try to name the truck before the truck finishes. Wait, what did you say, Colton?
Gravedigger.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What's giving away? What's giving it away?
The green.
The green and the purple, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, so is it Gravedigger? He is right. Colton is right. 4 tickets to Disney on Ice, April 10th through the 13th, right here at NRG Stadium. You guys can get your Disney on Ice tickets as well. DisneyOnIce.com.
All right, you can see where we stand right now on the BKT overall event leaderboard. 1 point separates first, second, and third. Gravedigger on top of the leaderboard, 23 points. Classroom Crusher with 22, and Zombie with 21. It will literally come down to Monster Jam Freestyle. Now it's time to take a look at the video board for the replay there from Lucas Stabilizer and Cynthia Gauthier. Shreds off the fiberglass body off the chassis. Then we see the in-cab look there with the backflip and lands there after the double tumble. Freestyle competition there. Cynthia Gauthier now stands on top of the leaderboard, 9.213. She is the leader of Monster Jam Freestyle. Remember, you the fans, it will be up to you to decide who the winner is, and also your scores will help us crown an overall event champion. So that's where we stand right now. Our JCB Dirt Squad getting Cynthia pushed to the side so we can continue on here in Monster Jam Freestyle. The last 12 points are on the line. Now, NRG Stadium, if you are ready to see some more freestyle, I need you to scream! Get those zombie arms moving for our next driver, Bari Musauer, Zombie! This is the Morgan & Morgan backflip. Landing it with 19 seconds left.
Bari Musauer Zombie. "20 seconds you have. Let's lock in those scores. What did you think about Bari Musauer? JudgesZone.com.
Check out the hang time. Check out the distance. Somebody give him some Delta Sky Miles. He was going up in the air. Bari Musauer Zombie awaiting your fan scores right now. JudgesZone.com lands the Morgan & Morgan backflip. Let's see if he can take the lead. The score to beat Lucas Stabilizer, 9.213. H-Town, what is your score? 9.743. We got a new leader. Huge for points here. He just claims the top spot right now here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Kicks things off with the slap wheelie, gets some big air, lands the Morgan & Morgan backflip, combinations, great use of the track, and you fans decided that he should be on top of the leaderboard with a 9.743. So that's where we stand right now as we take a look at the replay. Incredible distance right there off of the gray lane staging ramp. You can see it up there on the video board. High scores right now from our top two. And that's because of you fans here at JudgesZone.com. We're going to move on into our fifth driver, Mike Christensen, Vendetta.
Let's hear it for Mike Christensen, Vendetta. Let's lock in those scores right now. JudgesZone.com. You got 20 seconds.
He lands the Morgan & Morgan backflip. There he is. Give him some love. Mike Christensen, Vendetta, lands the backflip. as we take a look at the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. A great consistent run there for Vendetta, giving you a little bit of some combination moves, some different moves throughout the entire track. And now it's time for you to decide to put him in this competition. Scores are locked in. Let's see the score for Vendetta. You gave him a score of 7.939. Good enough for a third spot, but Barry Misawa and Zombie still in the hot seat. That is the score to beat, 9.743. So there we stand on top of the leaderboard. Keep in mind, that was our fifth competitor. Rod Ryan Show will not show up on the freestyle leaderboard. So we are going to be moving on to our sixth driver here in just a moment. Again, the Rod Ryan Show did not receive a score, Joel Foley. So you are not seeing the fifth competitor as we move in to our next driver. Don't forget, Monster Jam fans, you can join us here. Monster Jam World Finals happening in Salt Lake City, Utah. You can log on to monsterjam.com for more information and tickets. We're going to check in right now with Glendale, Arizona, with our friends over at Stadium Championship Series West. We've seen this time and time again. JCB Diggatron going up against Son of a Digger. They're in the first competition of the night. And who will it be? Don't forget to check Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the social medias. And it was Son of a Digger and Ryan Anderson taking home your JCB Racing win. We're going to continue on with more freestyle. Coming up next, we got Kevin Crocker, Megalodon. Time is stopped there at 7 seconds for Megalodon.
Make some noise for Kevin Crocker, Megalodon. 20 seconds, judgeszone.com. Houston, you know what to do.
He pulls off the huge slap wheelie after landing the Morgan & Morgan backflip. and shreds almost the entire fiberglass body off the chassis there. You can see it just hanging on by a thread right there. Parks right back into his pit stall though. And now your scores are in. Your scores are locked. Let's see that score for Megalodon. You gave him a score of a good score, 8.178. We've got our next driver up. It's Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. The second save there for El Toro Loco. He is out of the truck. Make some noise for El Toro Loco, Armando Castro.
Scoring is now open. Head to judgeszone.com and lock in those scores.
Incredible. There he is, representing your Houston Texans and the mascot Toro. All right, it is up to you all to decide. Score to beat Zombie, 9.743. What is your score for El Toro Loco? That's a great score, 9.365. Puts him in the second spot. Incredible freestyle there for Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. Two great saves. You can see he was riding on those BKTs there, gets it back on all fours and saves it. A wild run and a tumble, and is able to push through there, continuing on his run, and then the second big rollover ends his run, but with incredible style and finesse.
Coming into freestyle, we said it was all going to come down to this competition, and Barry Moosauer did exactly what he needed to do. Threw down some big freestyle action. You were just 2 points behind Gravedigger and 1 point behind Classroom Crusher for the overall event championship coming out here. It looked like you were laser focused on a fantastic freestyle run.
Yeah, you know, I had a little bit of redemption ahead of myself because last week we didn't even get a score. So I said, this week, that's not going to happen. I got my good luck charm. Cairo's in the house, my son. I said, man, I'm going to lay down a freestyle for you, buddy. And to all these Houston fans, Houston, you guys having fun for freestyle so far? Let me hear it!
These fans are absolutely electric. We say it every single year, but the Houston fans are the greatest Monster Jam fans in the world. Bari, I gotta talk to you about that big air that you got out here on the track. Talk to us about what that feels like. It looks like it's the closest thing to flying.
You know, after the backflip, you feel like, you know what, I'm invincible. I'm just going to hit everything I can wide open, pedal to the metal. My crew chief Julian's in my ear on the communication systems going, dude, you got to send that truck. So, you know, if that's not motivation, I don't know what is. How about Armando Castro with El Toro Loco?
Well, we're going to see if Bari and Zombie can hold on to the lead throughout Monster Jam Freestyle, but we still have 5 trucks left to go in this competition. A lot more freestyle action coming your way.
That freestyle, baby!
We are going to continue on with the excitement with Dalton Widener, Jurassic Attack. The steering wheel is out of the window, if you can see it there. And the steering wheel is out of the window. There he is.
Let's hear for Dalton Widener, Jurassic Attack. 20 seconds. Let's lock in those scores. JudgesZone.com.
Now, if you heard, there wasn't much power coming from Jurassic Attack. That's because he was stuck in first gear. So he was able to use up most of the clock there by using more technical skills. You could see he was doing the poppers, moonwalks, definitely getting into his bag of tricks there coming from the Arena Championship Series last year. So a chess move there for him, as he wasn't able to get the power, but definitely got the technical side of. Time to get those scores in. Oh, there they are, 7.362. So we see where we stand right now, our top 6. We are halfway through, or excuse me, we've got 4 more drivers left here of our Monster Jam Freestyle competition. And a reminder, Zombie, El Toro Loco, and Lucas Stabilizer round out our top 3. Thunder Roar's Classroom Crusher, Avenger, and Gravedigger are on deck here for Monster Jam Freestyle. Take a look as we pop in on Glendale and Tristan England. JCB Digatron is your Monster Jam Skills winner. Inside cab view there as he takes a moment to play to the camera. And we're going to move right along to Colt Stevens and Thunder Roarus.
Let's hear it for Colt Stevens, Thunder Roarus. Let's lock in those scores. JudgesZone.com.
Pushes Thunder Roarus to the absolute limits there on that run. Save after save. Make some noise right now for Houston's own Thunder Roarus. Colt Stevens bringing the heat. Incredible freestyle. Houston, you're seeing some great freestyle action right now. Scores are locked in. Your score to beat, Zombie, 9.743. All right, let's see that score for Colt Stevens and Thunder Roarus. Woo, 9.219. Good score, puts him in third, but still in the hot seat there. Zombie, 9.743. Take a look at the replays there. Controlled chaos is what we call that. Lands the Morgan & Morgan backflip there. And continues on his run. A great score there from you, the fans, although that puts him in the top 3. Classroom Crusher is on deck now as our 10th driver coming up here in just a moment. We still have Avenger and Gravedigger left. Zombie, though, on top of the leaderboard, 9.743. El Toro Loco, Thunder Roars now sitting in third. Lucas Stabilizer now just got pushed down to fourth. Megalodon and Vendetta round out your top 6. Our 10th driver coming up, Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher.
Let's hear it for Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Let's lock in those scores right now. JudgesZone.com, 20 seconds.
These freestyles are getting wilder and wilder as we continue on. Classroom Crusher, Camden Murphy with an amazing save there. Also lands that Morgan & Morgan backflip as we take a look at the super glue glued to the action replay. It is fun to watch these athletes drive here during freestyle. And now, you see the save right there, and now it is time to see the score. The score to beat Zombie, 9.743. Your score for Classroom Crusher is 9.069. That puts him in the 5th spot.
Hanging out with crew chief for Classroom Crusher, Shane Beto. And Shane, I was watching you that entire freestyle run. You were on your feet. You were cheering Camden on. Talk to us about what was going through your mind.
Pretty much just to take everybody else out, and hopefully I had to push the truck into the trailer to make it win.
It's pretty incredible, too, that some of the fans up here actually made these signs of Camden Murphy's face, and the entire crew, the drivers, you guys have been down here cheering on Camden. You know, at the end of the day, this is a fierce competitive sport, but also we like to cheer everybody on, and we like to see amazing freestyle action out there.
Yes, most definitely. It seems we got a big crowd for Classroom Crusher out here. I don't even know what to say right now.
I know you guys were seeking redemption from last weekend. Does that run do it for you?
Yeah, last week was not our weekend. I don't even know. You kind of caught me off guard on this one, but yeah, we did good.
Well, congratulations to you guys. A fantastic freestyle run. These guys are having a lot of fun down here, but still in the hot seat, still holding down the lead is Bari Moosauer in Zombie.
Well, with this next guy coming out to the track, I need you all to scream for Team Jim Kohler, Avenger!
Let's hear it for Jim Kohler, Avenger. 20 seconds. Let's lock in those scores. JudgesZone.com. You got 20 seconds.
The only driver so far to go for the 8-pack Morgan & Morgan backflip. And that's where he lands in. Kind of gets stuck there, which is pretty cool, though. There he is, Jim Kohler, Avenger, our two-time World Finals champion there in freestyle. All right, you can take a look at that replay on the video board there. Getting some big air. Great movement throughout the entire track. And your scores, we need those as soon as possible for our second to last competitor. There it is, a 9.087. All right, we see the super glue glued to the action replay, and just to remind you, on deck is Gravediggers, Tyler Menningham.
Well, Cam, we caught up with your crew chief, Shane Beto, but I want to get from your perspective out there for freestyle. You had an incredible save at one point. There was just one tire that flipped that truck back over. Talk to us about the awareness that you had to have out there on the track to make that happen.
Well, I tell you one thing. After some of the earlier trucks went and put up some big numbers, we knew we had to go out and get wild right from the start. So, man, it's just a lot of luck, but a lot of just kind of taking a second, taking a breath, and really thinking about where you're going. But also there's sometimes you're just along for the ride. But I tell you what, I don't think I've ever seen a school bus do that before. But man, am I having fun. And man, Houston, you guys are wild. You fans are awesome. And you guys are amazing every single time we come here.
Well, we have one more truck left for Monster Jam Freestyle. Do you want to introduce it?
Man, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to say it, but Tyler Meninga is one of the best drivers of all time. And he is up next here in Houston. So ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Meninga and Gravedigger!
This is huge for points. He does not make time. There will be no points given to Tyler Meninga and Gravedigger, which means Houston, your freestyle winner, Barry Musauer, Zombie. Incredible turn of events here. Barry Musauer and Zombie gets the freestyle win. And Tyler Meninga and Gravedigger does not receive a point here. And they are, Tyler Meninga and Gravedigger currently is sitting on top of the leaderboard. We are going to use those 12 points and throw it up to the video board to crown an overall event champion. With 11 points in JCB Racing, 10 in the skills, 12 in freestyle for a total of 33 points. Your BKT overall event champion is Zombie Barry Musauer.
Bari, Julian Ramos, the two of you, congratulations. A champion team here tonight. Not only did you snag the freestyle victory, but you've also taken home the overall event championship. Talk to us about how the consistency paid off, but also going out here having a blast led to the overall event championship.
You know, it's pretty amazing that Houston, Texas packs this place like they do every year. You guys awesome, you know, my truck Zombie, it's iconic, you know, so we got to come out here and represent every time we're on the track. Hats off to my crew chief Julian, you know, he keeps Zombie tight and right and ready to hit those jumps as hard as we possibly can. Cairo, we did it, buddy. He's in the house. My son, he's 11 years old. He drives me to drive that truck. And so do you guys, the fans. We love you. Houston, did you have fun in Monster Jam tonight?
Congratulations to Barnaby Sauer and Zombie, your freestyle winner and overall event champion. Of course, his good luck charm, Cairo, up there as well, cheering his dad on as well. And now that cuts the lead in the series season's points chase down to 11 points. So Tyler Meninga and Gravedigger still on top of the leaderboard there in the series season's points chase, but only 11 points behind him now is Barnaby Sauer and Zombie. It has been an incredible 2 weekends here with you, Texan fans. We have had so much fun as we are on the road to Monster Jam World Finals 24, hanging out in Salt Lake City, Utah. Don't forget to log on to monsterjam.com for all your results and, of course, tickets to Monster Jam World Finals. On behalf of KCG and Jabari Thomas, I am Kay Young. We hope you had fun and we hope to see you at our next Monster Jam.